In this video, I will be decorating some Crocs. These are for the warmer months. They are brand new and they are in the color white. Okay, so I was going through my spring, summer colored clogs and I realized I don't really have a lot of gibbets that allow me to be creative when customizing my Crocs. I apologize for the outside noise. It's getting warm and there's a lot more traffic outside. Anyway, so I was also drawn to these. These are pearl. I think most of these are the gibbets or the Crocs brand. Not sure about these though, because the one from the Crocs website usually have something like this on the back. It literally says Jibbitz Inc. on the back. Yeah, all of these do. And then ones from vendors, street vendors, sometimes they have them for $5 for $3 or something like that. You can also get them on AliExpress. They don't have anything on the back, but they're still really pretty. I'm still drawn to that. Now, a lot of these things that you're seeing from the generic non-gibbets ones is that they actually are glued on. Okay, so the charm or bead or whatever it is, it's glued on with a really good adhesive. And I just happen to have charms like this. So I buy things for my crafts all the time. And they are really easy to find. Giant or small things like this. And as you can see, this is the Jibbitz collection. And this is I think these are from AliExpress or something. You get this for 10 cents. This little charm thing, it's a layered crystal, has a heart. And yeah, so obviously the size is different, but you can see that the quality is different in terms of how they construct it. So this is a little uneven. You can see the glue kind of coming off. I don't know if my camera can focus on that. But with gibbets, it's just perfectly sealed. I've never had problems with these. In fact, I'm actually surprised that these have stayed on so long. I've actually had these on my Crocs for the month of February and they didn't come off, which was great, but the other ones did. I have a bunch of others and I did keep the charms to reuse for other projects. So with that in mind, I realized I really like the classical, girly vibe. I also really like large, obnoxious charms, something like this. This is considered big by my standards. And I don't only like the rubber stuff like this. I prefer metal. Anyway, yeah, this needs to be cleaned. So that being said, I have these charms. I have 12 of them, right? So this is meant to hold bows and ribbons. I do have a video up showcasing all of my February Crocs. I think there were 4 that I chose to decorate for that video. And the black pair used all of these. So you basically create it kind of looks like shoelaces. You attach this and you can attach the ribbons that it came with. I guess technically shoelaces. But I customized them. I basically went through my crafting supplies and used some ribbon that I preferred. It was skinnier. So yeah, these are just on the side here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with them next. I might save these for another video. I'm not entirely sure. But The black Crocs, I think that was like the Baya platform, that specific brand. It has the Crocs wording on the side. This is just the platform one. I think these are higher too, a little bit higher. I could be wrong, but the Baya basically has like a different shape in the front too. Like it's a different model. This is the Iconic Crocs Comfort. The other one is Iconic Crocs Comfort as well, but it's called, I think, Baya platform. Like if you check on the website, the ones that have like Crocs, like it says it here, I think those are the Bayas. Anyway, so it has like lines here where you can essentially put these on like perfectly. Like it looks like these are meant to be on there. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it just aligns perfectly with the holes on the toe box here. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. So with that being said, until I figure it out, or maybe in the future get another pair of Baya platform shoes, which they're really fantastic shoes. I just don't like the fact that it has the branding on the side. I think I have technically two pairs, a black and like a cream color, like a bone colored pair. But I think the cream color is like already destined for the outside world. I don't wear those at home anymore because they are very yellowed, and yeah, but I still love them. I'll wear them for quick like grocery runs, like for really quick things. I don't like to wear Crocs too long outside. I'd rather wear my sneakers. But anywho, until I get new Bayas or something, I don't know how I'm gonna use these. I really don't know. But yeah, anyway, this video is like a mix of like brainstorming and just like chatting through my ideas and why I'm doing these things. Okay, so kind of random. So I was looking through my ribbons and things, and I have this really, really pretty one. So as you can see, there's some gold detailing here, right? Really pretty. There's a lot of stuff going on here. We have fabric on top, and then we have pearls, gold threading, which is so beautiful. This like chiffon, like very polyestery, plasticky sounding, feeling fabric. I've actually used this for so many crafts. I've used it to make ornaments. I've used this to wrap a canvas. All of that stuff I have on my channel. If you go through my shorts during the fall and winter season in 2024, you'll see how I've been able to use this. Like, it's ridiculous how versatile this type of thing is. I've even considered using it for like embellishing coats and things like that, and like sweaters that are kind of like older, you know, but I like to experiment. So anyway, so I was thinking, well, hold on just a minute. So I am going to be making my own custom Crocs. Why don't I kind of like wrap this around? I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm thinking of maybe, let's see, attaching it like this. And I thought, hey, I can make like a bridal inspired Croc shoe, or like a Venetian Rococo maybe style shoe. Super girly. Let me see how it looks on the other side. Yeah, I like it this way better, because I found like this would irritate maybe my foot or something. I think this would be fine. This I fully expect to get dirty, but that's okay. So let's say it's in sports mode, which I never wear it that way, but if I were to, I don't think this would bother the back of my ankle too much. Yeah, I don't really think it would touch my ankle, like the ribbon. But that's like so pretty. And I want the pearls to be like the highlight, you know? I want the light to hit on the pearls. And the ribbons have a way of just like kind of flaring up, or like the ribbon portion, sorry, the chiffon type fabric. Okay, so I have some ideas. I have never added hot glue to these types of shoes. I've never done something as like extreme like this with gibbets or anything like that. I have tried making my own custom gibbets, and I'm gonna show you what those look like. Those fell apart so quick too, because I was just playing around and experimenting. And I forgot what kind of glue I was using, but I'm gonna show you some of the gibbets that I've made before and how I'm like conceptualizing attaching this ribbon. There's a variety of ways to do this. I can add direct hot glue directly to this, either to this plastic part, because I feel like the rubber would like melt, right? I can glue it there and just like press down. I can also hot glue directly on the rubber, but again, I don't want to damage this. Oh my god, this is so gross. So I was playing with like smaller charms. Like I made this chocolate one. I don't know if the camera can focus on that, but it's just a bar of chocolate. It's kind of silly. And looking back, you know what I did? Okay, now I know why it fell off. So this is when I was just starting out, like with learning how to use tacky glue. Oh, that is so gross. Some of my stuff here is really gross and old, sorry. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I used tacky glue for this. That's why it fell apart. But yeah, that's one of them. And then I also have a white chocolate bar. I had so much fun, too much fun. I also did something wild. I tried attaching a wax seal. So this is like a champagne bottle. It looks like a chicken bone or chicken wing, whatever. No, it's a chicken bone. I also, again, more experimentation. I added this flat back pearl to this, in case, so just to give you a visualization. So the same thing that they use here, this little black, I don't know what you call this, little black piece. These are the same ones I have. So I buy them separately too. You can buy those separately. Most of the stuff you can buy separately. I attached a flat back pearl and it just looked terrible. Like you can see the black outline. But these are things that I've been collecting for like over a year. I love this stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is just grab a couple of these. I think I also have clear ones, so I can look into those. But I'll have to really dig into my stuff. But I'm pretty sure I have clear versions of this. Okay, so I have some gems here that might also be good for what I'm doing. Alrighty, so I have things there. I'm going to show you some of the things I have here. So I have a lot of pearls, but the issue is I feel like these are kind of small. Bone pearl and like a white pearl. So again, these are generic brand. I don't think I made these. They're too perfectly placed. Like they're so well done. Yeah, you see that? So these are way bigger. Also compare with this one. This is really girly. I don't think I'm going to use it for this pair. But you can see there's a pink jewel surrounded by white jewels. And I'm just going to compare it to the size of this and the width, because I want to see if this will work. Okay, let's see. So the way they glued this, it's definitely off center. By the way, these look great on Crocs. This generic one is so nice. And I just had it. Are these the same thing? Oh, this one's slightly bigger. Okay, so it has those metal prongs. I don't know what they're called, like little clasps. Ooh. And this would also look really nice. I'm just gonna put these here for now. I don't have any green. I don't have any green Crocs because most of my stuff is, I don't know, I'm trying to make this, my Crocs match the clothes I have. I don't want them to be too far off from what I own because I want to be able to wear them often, you know? Okay, so I see some jewels here. That's not gonna work, unfortunately. Not only is it too flat, it's too small. These are really glam. Okay, so I really like large gems, so I'm gonna grab a few from here. I have some rectangle pieces. So pretty. Again, these could be for any of my Crocs. Biggest version of. Look at these beautiful little tiny roses. Come on. Oh, what I would do for larger versions of these roses. Come on, and they kind of match my nails too. By the way, if you're curious about the nails I'm wearing, these are press-ons from Impress Kiss Nails, the Love Shack Fancy collection. I have a collection video on my channel if you want to check that out. Oh, I'm just realizing there's a few more here that I really like. Oh, I wish this was bigger. This is a heart. Oh, come on. No. Okay, a triangle. I'm not a huge fan of that shape. I think it looks kind of funny. We have a teardrop. That's gorgeous. I like a little bit of symmetry in my my Crocs design. Ooh, guys. Okay, I'm seeing some things. First of all, I don't know why I didn't choose the roses from before. Let's throw some of these roses in here. These are so pretty. I've actually used these for a ton of different crafts. I love these things. Okay, this would look really pretty. This is like a mermaid style, for a mermaid style shoe. Oh my God, how pretty. So this is, I don't know what you call it, coral? No, not coral, something else. Like leaves that you would find underwater. Forgot the name. But it has like gold detailing. These are so pretty. I wish this was bigger. Okay, so Crocs has gibbets that are like giant seashells, but they have too much brown on them. It makes them look like they're not, I don't know, like they look too real. And they're kind of expensive. They're like 5 for $25 right now for the warmer months. No, it's too fun. It's too novelty. That's the word I'm looking for. I love novelty stuff, but not gonna work for this. I have a really beautiful PJ set in the same color. I think this is like called Lipstick Red. Heck yeah. Okay. And I have some gems here, but I already have so many red gems. And I like this one better. It's like a prism, so pretty. Okay. I hope I'm getting close to what I need. Okay, we have, okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. So these are big. I'll see if I can make, let me see. Okay, so this is heavier, so it should work, right? I wonder what kind of glue they use. You can tell this was made, the metal plate was specifically made for this, because look at that. There's just enough space. It's like a, what do you call it? It's like concave here in the center. Could I use 2 of those plug things? No, I can't. Imagine I just hot glue it on like this. How fun. But like I was saying, I could also just make prototypes with these. Like I was looking online, like if you don't like the way a project came out, what can you do? Like if it has hot glue in it and you're trying to pull, like you want to pull out the ribbons or whatever, or the bows from a certain project, what do you do in that case? And the tips online were essentially like, you could just put it in the freezer. The hot glue will dry and become brittle and fall apart. All right, so we have a bunch of cherubs here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put all of them here. Okay, because I'm not sure how many I'm gonna make. Imagine, so again, I like symmetry, but I also don't wanna be too neurotic about things. So maybe I can do the pearl for one shoe and then put a bunch of cherubs on the other. Again, just playing with ideas right now. I'm not taking anything too seriously. And I'm thinking I can also use gem tack for, like let's say there are a bunch of details here that I really like, but they're too small for my Crocs. I can always just use gem tack just so I can start crafting. My hot glue is almost ready to go. I have the wireless one, so it is fully charged, has the glue stick on. While that's heating up, I'm just gonna talk through the concept. So I'm thinking hot glue like this. Add hot glue to this and then add the plug. There's a very efficient way to do this, because I also want to make sure these are good enough, because sometimes these fall out. So what I can do now is maybe just start adding the plugs, making sure they're secure, and then add hot glue. And if a little bit touches the rubber, like we're gonna be fine. It's not the end of the world. And then I can add hot glue here, 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 and like that's how I secure it. And like it's kind of hard to see the black, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Do this last. So let me put on my gloves, because things are about to get messy here, okay guys? Things are about to get messy as per usual, because that's just how I am. And yeah, that hot glue is like, we're ready to go, lady, we're ready to go. All right, I'm going to put these to the side really quick. There's hot glue dripping everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, it's just like kind of everywhere at this point. I wish I brought my my mini trash can, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's start playing around. I'm going to start with the angel. I'm gonna really try here to glue everything properly. So where's the apex? Is it the head? I think it's the head. Right, that's where a lot of the weight is. So why am I even nervous? That's so dumb. Okay, it's drying really fast, which is annoying, but it's not a big deal. This stuff, the glue dries really quickly. So I'm just gonna hold. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you. So I just put a little bit of glue and then I'm just holding now. This is gonna dry really fast. And then I'm gonna let it set to the side. And moving on with another one. Again, these are just prototypes. The apex is over here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab this. So the apex is in the center. I'm just gonna put a teensy bit. I don't wanna do too much. Okay, I'm just gonna hold. Yeah, I think that's set. So let's move this to the side. Let that cool down. I don't like to play too much with stuff while it's cooling down. Okay, let's try this guy. So again, just trying one of each. Yeah, I don't know how much to put because it's really small, you know. I don't want to put too much. Let's put a ton. Definitely colored outside of the lines there. Oh, that's a lot of glue. Again, it's clear, it's not a big deal. Maybe that'll even help mask the black part. Yeah, I feel like I have to fix this. Let me see something. I have this silicone spatula that I can use. Just take off the excess there. Okay, I can also carve out the excess using an X-Acto knife. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Parts. I didn't do this one yet. Yeah, this is fun. I'm having fun. And I'm killing my battery. I'm having fun. Yeah. I don't have to hold forever, you know? All right, I'm just gonna slide this because picking things up is not smart. Okay, I didn't do the round, so let me do that. Okay. Guys, I just realized something. The big side is supposed to go under. I dropped the ball on that one, but it's okay. Again, I can just redo these. And this is also a good test to see if the other side will also work. You know what I mean? But yeah, the wide part is supposed to be on top, not the small part. That's the secret. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm glad I caught that. I didn't catch it early enough, but it's not that serious. Okay. Let's... Ooh, do I need more of those things? I'm so sorry about the noise. It's really noisy here. Yeah. It's a good thing I only did one of each, right? Instead of doing all of them. Okay. So the small part goes on top of the charm. But I'm curious if, how do you say? Whew. Oh yeah, like I was saying, I'm glad I made this error with these instead of the fabric, like the ribbon, because that's way more difficult. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm just gonna play with that. Let's do this chunky one. Yeah, let's do this chunky one. Oh, I'm already running out of, oh wait, no, I have more. I thought I was running out. Let's say no. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep it in the center if possible. And the reason I'm putting a little too much, because now I feel like I don't have to put as much glue because I flipped the black part. I don't have to use that much glue. The reason I'm doing that is so the hot glue is, how do you say, it stays warmer longer. It's a little chilly in the room that I'm in right now. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, the more things you put on top of one another, like paints, nail polish, whatever, the longer it takes to dry. So I don't want it to dry too quickly. That's why I did that. Science. Okay, let's do this this beautiful like flower. I think maybe it has to do with the weight or something. Like there's more weight on the bottom. That's why they use the bigger side to keep the charm down. But we're gonna test them out. Even if this is just for like visualization purposes and not so much like practicality. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to look. Okay. I'm trying to justify my mistake. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make that mistake again. I do wonder if that's what happened to my other gibbets, why they didn't turn out the way I wanted them to. So these are the mistake ones, how you're not supposed to do it. And then these are the ones that are correct. So the bigger circles have to be on the inside of the shoe. So it goes in like this. Yeah, let's test this out and see what happens. But For now, let me just put on the angels and see what happens. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I think these holes are smaller. Maybe it's okay to do here. Yeah, these holes are smaller, so maybe it's okay to do here. Let me see. I'm just gonna... I don't think that's going anywhere, and if it does, not a big deal. If it falls, I could just grab it. Oh, how cute. That's cute. I like that. Again, this is just testing. This is definitely either going to be a 2-hour video, like I might just put 2 videos together, or do a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5. I don't know. Okay, so this is the one that was done correctly. I'm just going to put them all in one shoe. Yeah, I think it's dry. It looks good. I want to say if... Oh, it came off. It came off. It came off. Okay, so that was a fail. But now I get the satisfaction of removing this off resin. Removing this... Oh my god, that's so satisfying. Removing this hot glue off this resin charm. Have I seen resin gibbets before? I don't know. But yeah. Okay, almost completely off. Yeah. See, that's not gonna work. And the hot glue will come off eventually on its own. I'm not gonna stress too much about that. But yeah, you see how you could just like reuse stuff, not the end of the world. So I was able to do it on here because these holes are smaller than these, so it's okay. So I'm going to put those on these smaller holes, like the mistake ones. I mean, let's just be honest, they are mistakes. On here for now. Yeah, that does not look good. No, that does not look good. Oh, okay. Saw how that came off, right? It didn't come off the metal, which is good. Yeah, the black is too obvious. This will go great on black shoes instead. These are really small. Let's see how this will look. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a lot of pressure for that to come off. This will eventually come off though. It's happened to me before with like custom gibbets, so. But I noticed they last longer on here than here. This is not aesthetically pleasing to me. Just testing things out. Okay, I have 2 more holes and 2 more mistake gibbets. So let's put this here. Oh my goodness, that looks just freaking adorable. That's beautiful. I can just put 4 here. That's so nice. If I wanted this to be pink and white. Or I'm sorry, like pink, yeah, pink, white, gold, whatever. Like that combination, that would look really nice. Okay, 1 more mistake here. Yeah, you can see the black easily. So this is better for, black shoes. I'm gonna hold off on that. Okay, now let's put the good ones, the worthy ones, on the bigger holes here. All right, so again, the bigger top. Oh, that satisfying click, did you hear that? Oh, it came off. So for this one, I might have to use fabric glue, and this one is officially out of commission. Great. I could still use it for other stuff, just not Crocs. But you see that, right? This is a lot harder to take off. The resin was a bit easier, so. Let's try this out. So the metal did really good for these like cheap generic metals. And look at that, it fell through. Okay, it went inside the shoe. Okay, let's try this out. I'm putting the same amount of pressure I do for like regular just gibbets. It's in there, you guys. It's freaking in there. Yes. And we want to compare it to the brand. See, you can customize your own things. Only thing is, this is way prettier. Like, it just looks cleaner. This is like cheap stuff. Oh, that's fun. I like that. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, this is not going to look good. I can already know this is not going to look good. But let's see, because the other fabric one came off. The poinsettia, I think that's what it's called. That Christmas flower. Again, putting the same amount of pressure I do with regular gibbets. You heard that? Okay, it's moving around because I didn't properly glue it. Oh my God, this is actually like really, really beautiful for spring, Valentine's. And it came off. Okay, but still really fun. I like how the colors look. I think this would look really beautiful if it was like a rose or something like this color. But again, all good. I love it. Okay, now we have like acrylic. I'm noticing this is a really good test for different, no, get out, it worked. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Did something just fall off? I'm gonna have to watch the video back. It may have been, wow. I was talking so highly of this and it just came off. Okay, so this metal one came off, which means these will eventually fall off too, which is fine. So even though those were glued on properly and I placed them properly on the shoe, they still came off. Something to keep note of. So I'm learning from mistakes here. I'm also learning what materials work best. And I'm also learning a little bit more about my shoes here, because I'm realizing these holes are smaller. So if I made mistake ones, they could just go here. I'm so serious when I do this because I don't want these falling off while I'm walking around. Yeah, these are all coming off. Yep. Oh, no. Okay, this one is still stiff, but the other ones all came off. I'm gonna reuse those for another project. But I'm learning a lot. I'm learning about what colors go together. Okay. Yeah, this came out really cute. Why don't we try to put this on here? So even though this hole is smaller, I want to see, will that make it more secure? Because I have put like regular, obviously they're all made correctly, the gibbet ones. Okay, let me just, I'm putting a lot of pressure, okay? I'm going to be aggressive here. So I really want to see if they will come off. Okay, all right, so these are ones that survived. I'm gonna zoom in so I can show you close-ups. So this resin one survived on this, this is a mistake one, right? And it was able to stick. Yeah, I don't know how, but the mistake one did really well. This was also able to stick really nice. These are the two metal ones that survived. And when I say metal, I mean like the backing. So yeah, that's how it is with hot glue. I had a feeling this would happen. And yeah, and honestly, I'm glad it did. Fantastic learning experience. And yeah. So yeah, this is what it looks like with hot glue. I do have Gem Tack here. Let me see if I can get it. I have like 5 bottles of these. So the amount is not an issue, but this is a little messy to work with. It requires a lot more time, a lot more patience, and I want to be 100% sure what kind of materials and things I want to use. But yeah, the rubber is really good. Ooh, I'm noticing something too, guys. So the structure is different. Let me see if I can zoom in. You see how they're made? The structure is different. Interesting. Okay. I had a thought and then I went on a segue. I'm sorry. But yeah, I want to get some rubber charms. I don't have any. I only have like metals and stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.